Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up just realizing Morgul has been talking to you. Since Volganir died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon. I heard you. Sorry, just tired. Go on. I was saying, Vars we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us more than we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighter using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. The man's name's Eric. Eric. I met him. Seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Durgs crawling through his streets. We'll put down every slug that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths then. You sure your wound has healed, Lurden? I agree. Enough has gone wrong already. If something happened to the prince on the mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're right, Lurden. Return to Strand. Go home. Lurden makes his own decisions. Volkanir is dead. There's no reason to stay. What do you expect me to do? Go tell my father and tell him one Var died and the alliance is over? He has a point. As Volkanir's Kendra, you have the same responsibilities. Hakon. We would only be able to do this again later. And I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some Drugs. Lurden turned abruptly with a scowl as he stamped back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering up road's not an option anymore. Too many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Lurden won't be deterred, you have to deal with it. Don't let Lurden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them to be cautious. No more losses. Tell them we cover the mountainside in Drurg bodies. Tell them we don't stop until Skrelig is retaken. Alright, let's deal with as many Drugs as we can. Thin out the numbers. Good, give the word. We're all set off. Right. Right. Should we talk to Urban? That was his name. Forgotten that guy. We haven't been here in a while. Let's leave. We don't want to leave yet. We got tons of supplies as these guys. And renown. Right, let's go and talk to Urban. See what's going on. So we're now playing as Hakon. You knew him well, didn't you? Volkanir? No. Ah, wow. I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got the chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Var listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The scrivener leaned back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Var. Morg's got some more skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. Weren't you in battle? No, you weren't in battle. I thought you were, but you might not have been. Let's see. You consider what to say next. What are you always putting down in that journal? I heard you were a terror in your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Actually, that's what I want to know. Get some rest. Always more marching to do. What do you suppose happened to the sun, Urban? God, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Var in the caravan think the world is coming to the end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha. What are you always writing down in that journal, Urban? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Ogblang for that, you know? Ogblang. You mean the long banner? Yes. The Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine. There's Fierce. Ludden's. God forbid. Huh. You relic. The gods have been dead for a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competent, you know. Nobody knows how old we are can get naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkered in Gorfram collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Chrome is close, I think, but the added son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, although the scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jaunders now. I can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence. Don't get your fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. Let's get some rest. I've hoofed more hills than horns boards with a gorge. Don't worry about me. Right. So now we've got the old man to talk to. I ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady, old Morga, which is good. I know most of these Vars, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir. Tell the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Vars, half of them will want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off to each other. No big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And a few moanings about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludden's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I don't know. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Var is named Besri. I'm not sure where he comes from or what his deal. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl is red. His girl in red is scary too, Yasra. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I overheard some of the Vars call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Vars more than the drugs. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am. Any more rope and I hang myself. I doubt that. I forget you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Vars? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send Vars to their death. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slacks? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slacks to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it's a surprise to him more than it was to us. Although I have to... never mind. Anyway, I'm worried about the warriors. I'm worried about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What are you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so. Sounds important. Tell me. How did Vognir die? He ran into a drug. Wasn't expecting it. We found him laying face down, like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Or else was there... You think, Lurden? He probably didn't, but... Damn it. We should keep an eye on that bastard. If you see anything else, tell me. I will. Let's get back. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Yeah, that made sense. When he brought it up, I thought it might be someone else killed him. And now we know he thinks that Luden might have done it. None of that's proof, that's just all hearsay. Let's check on the heroes now. Right, so we got the Eric car. Let's put Eric in our party. Promote some of these units. We've got the renown, so we might as well do it. Let's put that up a bit. It's willpower. Spend to move further. Okay, that's movement. That's how much you can exhaust. So I want to put brake power up. That's what I really want to put up. Right, that's all those people done. I guess we should... I don't really need to see the map right now. I guess we should get ready to leave and head on our quest. Off we go. Oh, what's happened? Look at that, says Mognir. In the hills, more drugs. No more than a dozen though. We could just easily pass by as rush up there and slaughter them. Luden overhears. That's a dozen drugs heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him where he stands. he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. I do care about Strand. We'll deal with it ourselves. The caravan stops and waits for you to lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the drones quickly. You tell Lurden to stay by the caravan. He folds his arm and mutters something about being treated like a child. Well, he's a suspected suspect. Right. Let's get this battle underway. A couple. A couple? That's 8. How do you expect me to deal with 8 of them? This isn't my strong suit, you know. Well, I've got Frog at least. Yay, Frog. Alright, let's start the battle. See what goes. See what happens. Well, there's no reason to break this guy's armor when I can completely almost annihilate him. Bring the pain. Breaks damage to one target. Returns the favour 1 round. Oh, I didn't see that much like his armour. Right. Okay, Eric can finish this person. Okay, well, there are more of us. It's probably more effective because we get more turns. Let's see, there is some advantages to having a small party. Who's going to go next? That guy. Huh. That's probably not a great idea. Okay. How's health doing it for everybody? He's at 7, that's not bad. He's at 10, you're at 9, and you're at 9. Right, what's coming up next? Okay, he's up next. He's going to attack Hakon. I can't exactly leave Frog here. I don't know if I can finish him off anyway. No, I wouldn't be able to. I've got 2 skill points, but I'll still be just short. Right, let's try and weaken this guy so we can fight more even footing later. What's that skill do? Shattering impact. 100% hit, 1 strength, plus 1 break to target, plus 1 heavy impact. Let's get this guy. Right. We can finish him. Right, Hakon's going to go down very shortly. Okay. Why can't you do much damage? Leaving it all to Eric. Okay, Hakon, you're pretty much dead. Not used the rest command, but I'm not sure how well it will help here. Let's try it. It did not help. I couldn't remember what it did, and apparently it doesn't do anything helpful. Right, on down, but we still got 3. Try and get some of this guy's armor off. Bring the pain. Okay, do 5 damage, but that won't help too much. Nope. He goes off to fight Frog. And he was coming, but I wanted to get enough. It's damaged off that way. None of these would be too much of a problem, I don't feel. Let's get him down. Right, only one more. There we go. I felt that a bit too close. I honestly thought I wasn't going to make that.